Hi, this is Roni and welcome to my channel and the Mixed Media Frenzy. Today we have this layout that we're going to use as inspiration, and my photo's going to be bigger than that. That one's pretty small. I did trim my photo down a little bit, but I just couldn't bring myself to trim it quite that much. It is a party going on, so I'm using my diamond press dies, and this is for cards, but I had a bunch already cut out and I thought of it, and I thought, well, I'm going to use the Cute Girl collection, and I'm going to pull out the pieces I already had made up to have on hand for a card. So if I had to make a card spur of the moment, I wouldn't have much to do. Of course, sometimes I have cards made up ahead of time anyway. Birthdays, I know for sure I'm going to need them for, but then there's some that I just want to have stuff kind of sort of ready. I am going to use my gelatos for the mixed media. I think most of it gets covered up. Even though I'm trying to keep it out of the center, I decided to put my picture a little off center, and as you can see in this layout, it is got lots and lots of layers. My thought was when I looked at it, it looks like a party, to start with, just because all the little pieces she has on there kind of reminded me of confetti. And the thing is, that layout is inspiration. And I just kept going. Oh my goodness. I just kept seeing all kinds of stuff over in the pile. Papers to add, little pieces of scrap papers to add, and die cuts to add. And then, of course, I pulled out the little puffy stickers and everything else. So, yeah, I just kept adding. So I have got a lot more stuff on my layout than she does on hers. And I thought but I did have fun adding all this little stuff. That's my great niece Lexi, and this is her second birthday. She recently celebrated her third birthday, and she wants to be a firefighter when she grows up. So the fire company, the um, fire department, came with the truck and everything to her party, and they did do social distancing. They stayed in the truck, but they did the horn blowing thing, and talked to her, and her daddy carried her over to the truck so that she could be a little closer. And she was all excited about that fire truck being there. But this one here is her second birthday. So I am going to end up putting a 2 on there. And it's going to be gold because that's what's in the collection, the Cute Girl collection. So I'm going to add a couple of more gold things on the layout, so I'll have it on there more than once. I'm going to add a couple gold hearts because I'm going to manage to get to all the way to the 2, which is pretty close to the end, before I add any gold. I had scraps left over, and her layout looks like scraps. It looks like she even used her punches, maybe when she was punching out the balloons, and used the scraps from it to put on there. So I think I do have one scrap from where I punched that I added on here. But yeah, I thought that was cute, and I thought I was going to use it. I remember, probably 8 years ago, a lot of people was putting that on their layouts. And of course, I had to do it too. I think Patty Sandberg was the one doing it to start with. And it was cute on the layout then, and it's still cute on the layout. And see that piece I'm adding right now, the black scallop? I'm going to cover that whole thing up. And then I'm going to turn around and put it up there at the top, because when I'm putting it up there, I'm thinking, well, I put it at the bottom. I need to put a little bit at the top. But you can't see none at the bottom at the end of the layout. That's how much stuff I put on there. I didn't go ahead and put my picture on foam tape or anything. I figured that the black kind of highlighted it and brought it front and center a little bit, even with all my stuff on the page. So I just went ahead and adhered it straight down, since I knew I was going to put the title in the bottom right hand of the picture, like she has the hello. And I got two choices. I had two that was cut out and they're layered. I think there's like 3 layers, 2 or 3, probably 3 though, I think. Underneath the time to party, and the other one, I think it says time for cake or something. But they were both greetings for the card, but on this, they're going to be title for my layout. And I am going to end up using time to party. Oh, that little yellow thing there, that's from the Cute Girl, and it's only a 6x6 paper pad. I didn't have any 12x12 in that. And so I cut the 6x6 paper pad apart to go so I could use little pieces on this layout. And that's probably why I have so much on here. I cut so much of that 6x6 paper pad on there out, and there was already pieces cut out that I'd use for other layouts, and they were scraps. So with all that together, and then I added stickers, yeah, it's got a lot. It's got a lot of clustering. It's not clutter, clustering. That way you can, my mind went blank. The word was not in my head, and it still isn't. But that way you can justify, that's the word I was hunting for. You can justify putting all the stuff on your layout instead of being cluttering. It's clustering. I had that banner made up for something else, but I decided since there was a place up on the top of this, I was going to use it. I think it's probably been sitting in there a year or two, but it was already made up. I thought, I am going to use it on my layout. I'm going to get the banner on and everything, and then I'm going to notice the doily in there and think, oh, I got to repeat the doily at the top. I have it at the bottom. They have it at the top and the bottom. I want to have my doily at the top and the bottom. So I'm going to have to trim it down pretty small and tuck it in there. Yeah, see, look how little amount that I am sticking in there. I thought I'd probably put half because I planned on putting it from the top and just layering everything else on it. But instead, it's just going to be tucked in there. Yeah, I'm making do. Oh, these are the puffy stickers, and I'm just using little things, the hearts, the stars. I think, and I use a bunny rabbit and the ice cream cone. And the number 2, I think that's about all that I use on there. Well, the 2, I think, comes off the sticker sheet and the gold hearts. But yeah, I'm just finding stuff. And see, there I'm putting that black scallop in there. And do you see the black scallop down there at the bottom? No. When I was watching the video and trimming out the repetitive pieces, I watched myself cover that entire thing up. And I thought, I cannot believe I did that, knowing I wanted it to show. But I'm putting the balloons down now, and I'm using embroidery thread on there instead of string. I wanted the color pink, and the twine that I had seemed thicker in this. Not since those balloons aren't really big, I either use some really thin twine or else embroidery thread on them. But yeah, I do have some Sizzix balloons that are bigger, and I considered using them. But I knew my picture was bigger in their picture. I think it's like twice the size of their picture. So I wanted to make sure my balloons were smaller. And I'm putting a couple of curlicues in them because I just like the curlicues. And I'm also going to put some confetti on there. The diamond press dies. The diamond press dies comes with a couple of dies for confetti to go on your birthday card. And I had some of them already cut out, so I used them on there. And then I saved the dots from that pink border because I like using them in with my confetti too. And yeah, it's nice having all that stuff already made up before you do the layout. Then all you have to do is just like scatter it. I'm looking at this, trying to decide what else I could use. I kept wanting to use a house and tuck it in there, but by then I was thinking, man, it's already pretty busy. Do I really want to put a house on here? So no, I didn't. But I did put Love You So, Cutest Girl, Hey Girl, and up the top, You Are Special. So yeah, I've got several things on there to let her know that she is special. And her shirt's so cute. I used the reason I used the cute girl is because the colors in her shirt match, and it says birthday girl, and then it has candles. And you know that shirt's got to be a size 2, but it has candles all the way across. I think it could have had just 2 candles myself, and it would have been cute. But it does look cute as a border, and she looks adorable. I put some stamping on here too, because, mixed media has at least 2 medias. Well, I use my gelatos as one media, and the other one is stamping. So I'm using ink on there as the other media. But yeah, there's my confetti. So yeah, I'm done with my layout. So if you look down there below, you will see links to all the other gals that are doing mixed media frenzy and using the same layout as inspiration, and I'm sure they'll do awesome. And you'll probably see more mixed media. They may not cover near as much up as I did. And but I'll leave the links down there so you can check them out. And if you leave a comment below, I'll get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And those of you who are, thank you so much. But I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. Take care and stay safe. And try this layout. See what you can come up with. See if you can get more mixed media to show than I did. Thank you so much. Have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.